What's up, everybody? It's Eat a Profit, and this video is going to be called UFC London, Biggest Winners and Losers. Before I get into the biggest winners and losers, I just want to go over the card, man. This was a really, really good card, one of the best cards I've seen in a while. But actually, man, a lot of the cards have been good lately. Hats off to the matchmakers. They really have been doing a good job lately. I'm just go over the results real quick of the card. Then I'll get into the biggest winners and losers. We had Ilia Topuria defeating Jay Herbert. Round 2 KO. Molly McCann defeated Luana Carolina. Round 3 KO. Gunnar Nelson defeated Takashi Saito. That was a unanimous decision. Patty Pimblett defeated Kazula Vargas. Round 1 rear naked choke. Arnold Allen defeated Dan Hooker. Round 1 TKO. And Tom Aspinall defeated Alexander Volkov, round 1 armbar. And yeah, so let me get on to the biggest winners. The biggest winner for sure, in my opinion, was Tom Aspinall. Man, he folded up Alexander Volkov like he was nothing. He made him look like an amateur. Yo, Tom Aspinall is the real deal. I don't think he can handle Francis Ngannou. But I definitely seen him being a top 5 heavyweight, top 2, top 3, maybe number 1 after Francis. To be honest, he's really that good. I really think he's gonna make some big noise in the division. And what's funny, he called out Tai Tuivasa, and when I was watching the fight, I was sitting there thinking like, man, I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Tai Tuivasa, and then he called him out. So hopefully they'll make that match happen. Now, to be real interesting, I'm leaning toward Aspinall in that fight, but Tuivasa is no joke. And Tuivasa's on a run of his own. I think he's like on a 4 or 5 fight winning streak, knocking out almost everybody he's fought. So that'll definitely be a good fight. And Tom Aspinall, definitely a big winner of the night. The next big winner to me was Ilia Topuria. That fight with Jay Herbert was pretty good. Herbert was getting with him in the first round, and it was looking like Topuria might be in a little bit of trouble, but that dude is tough. You know what I'm saying? And he came back and knocked out Jay Herbert. He caught him with that body shot, then caught him with that right, and it was a wrap. Knocked him out. With his fist. Very, very impressive. Ilia Topuria, definitely a big winner. He called out Patty Pimblett, called him a bitch. Fuck him, all this type of stuff. And I would love to see that fight. I think that would be a good fight. But I'm going to talk more about that. If it looks like Patty Pimblett doesn't win a fight, Ilia Topuria. So if he can't get that fight with Patty Pimblett, I also wouldn't mind seeing him fight Matthews Gamrot. I think that would be a good fight for Ilia Topuria as well. That would be a hell of a fight. So yeah, Ilia Topuria, definitely a big winner of the night. The next big winner of the night would be Molly McCann. I thought she was pretty much beating Luana Carolina, but when she caught her with that elbow in the 3rd round, she put out cold. That was a serious elbow. I mean, she knocked her. Yeah, that might have been the worst knockout of the night, to be honest. McCann is no joke. I don't quite think she's ready for a title shot, but I think, somebody like maybe Alexa Grasso might be a good fight for her, to really see where she's at. So yeah, Molly McCann, definitely a big winner of the night. Next winner was Arnold Allen. And, he put a beating on Dan Hooker. I don't know what to say. I don't know if it's because Allen is so good or Hooker's just shot. It's really hard to say. But I still give him props for the first round TKO. And I wouldn't mind seeing him fight somebody like Calvin Kattar, to be honest. I think that would be a pretty good fight. I would like to see them two go at it. But Arnold Allen, definitely a winner of the night. And last but not least, he's a winner, but I'm not really sure what to make of this dude, Patty Pimblett, who did, like I said, he defeated Kazula Vargas round 1 rear naked choke. But these comparisons to Conor McGregor is beyond me. This dude is nothing like Conor McGregor. But before I even get to that, Ilya Taporia called him out. And to be honest, Paddy Pimblett bitched out. He said, and I quote, he wasn't going to fight anybody in the top 15 unless Dana White added more zeros to his paycheck. Now, man, when I heard that, I'm like, what the fuck? Huh? Who is he saying? Is he saying this to the fans, or who is he saying this to? This should make no sense. Did he not sign a contract with the UFC? What do you mean you're not going to fight somebody in the top 15 unless you get more zeros, unless you get more money? I think these fighters got it a little backwards. Some of them do. So let me just explain to some of them how this works. Yeah, you don't make more money to go out and prove yourself. You have to prove yourself, and then you make more money. Meaning you should be jumping to fight somebody in the top 15. Honestly, I'm tired of fucking hearing about the top 15. What's all this talk with the top 15 all of a sudden? What about the top 10, the top 5? This dude ain't even say he wouldn't fight nobody in the top 10. He said he wouldn't fight nobody in the top 15. You know, so let me just address this dork, because I'm not even sure who the hell he think he is. He thinks he's cool, but he's a dork. He's a dork with a mullet. The hairstyle is terrible. Then these little stupid ass poses he's doing after the match. I'm like, Conor McGregor was never no dork like this. Conor McGregor, one of the coolest dudes I've ever seen in the UFC. And on top of that, he has phenomenal boxing ability. Like once in a generation boxing ability. Conor McGregor in his prime was several levels above every other UFC fighter. Conor McGregor is a once in a lifetime fighter. Like in his prime he was, not the last couple fights, but in his prime, like there's only a handful of once in a generation fighters. Conor McGregor's one, Demetrius Johnson, John Jones, Anderson Silva, and Francis Ngannou. And honestly, probably BJ Penn at the time of his prime. You know, they did things that you're just not going to see other fighters do. You know what I'm saying? They just were able to do things physically that you're not going to be able to see other fighters do. You know what I'm saying? And McGregor falls right into that category. His boxing was like unbelievable. There's never been a boxer on his level in the UFC ever. You know what I'm saying? So Conor McGregor wasn't putting people in rear naked chokes. You know what I'm saying? Paddy Pimblett is nothing like Conor McGregor. Nothing like him. So all this shit about, like Dane Thomas saying they can lose Conor McGregor's phone number. Yeah, okay. Yo, now, I don't know if he got a big social media following, and he might even, you know, sell real well in London, but I don't think that's going to translate to Las Vegas. You know, we'll see, but I think he went out like a bitch talking about he didn't want to fight Ilya Taporia. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of hearing fighters say that shit. Y'all, the fighters sign these. If you don't, with the money you're getting, don't sign the contract. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? It's getting old. But anyway, moving on to the biggest losers of the card. Now, biggest loser by far was Dan Hooker. And the reason why that is, not only did he get annihilated for like the third fight in a row, he got annihilated in the first round, and he had the most name value probably of anybody on the card. You know, he's been in really big fights. So him losing was bad. Him going down, you know, he dropped down in weight, which I thought was dumb. He's a big lightweight. How the hell he thought he was going to fight at 145? I don't know. Even though he didn't look bad, you know, but he got smoked, you know, TKO first round. So, you know, I don't even know what the hell Dan Hooker can do at this point. You know, he probably can still fight a lightweight. I'm not even sure why he thought, yeah, he needs to go back to lightweight. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of fights there he got. You know, he just wanted to look outside the top 10 probably. You know, it is what it is. Sometimes that's what you got to reset. Dan Hooker is in dire need of a reset because he's definitely the biggest loser tonight. The next biggest loser was Alexander Volkov for sure, because he's another one. Probably, you know, people know who he is, and he got smoked even worse than Dan Hooker did. He just got like totally dominated and submitted. He got his ass whooped. Alexander Volkov is definitely the second biggest loser tonight. And I would say last but not least, Jay Herbert kind of is a loser tonight too, because the way he got knocked out was pretty bad. He got, after he was doing good in round one, to just get annihilated and knocked out in the second round, you know, I'm gonna have to make him one of the biggest losers. You know, somebody who really didn't fall into either category I thought was Gunnar Nelson. You know, to be honest, I really wasn't that impressed with. I don't know, man. He was the only dude that got a decision out the whole card. And let me say this: he was impressive, but I don't think he's really gonna do anything big in the welterweight division. I just think his time has passed. I don't think he got it. You know, I could be wrong. We'll see. But, you know, I'm not going to say he lost anything, but he doesn't really feel like a big winner either, to be honest. Not with a card like we had tonight. You know, but anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. That's my biggest winners and losers for that awesome UFC London card. Hopefully the next card will be as good. Hey, please leave your comments. Do you agree, disagree with what I said? Did you like the card as much as I did? Please like the video. Please share it if you like. Please subscribe to the channel. And like I said, you know, please leave your thoughts and comments. Agree, disagree. Either way is cool. Anyway, thank y'all for watching the video. I love you. I love you. Everybody stay safe, stay strong, stay healthy. Peace.